Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today at a Ranger level 15. Oh no, we don't get an ability score. I really wish we did, because that would improve our everybody in our team, but we don't. So we're leveling up to begin this, to start this episode. I can say the words. We're leveling up. We have deadly aim over here. Do I like that? Is that a good thing? I think I like that. Why wouldn't I like that? More importantly, why would the game tell me to use that and it not being good? -1 penalty on all ranged attack. No, but that's a modular thing, isn't it? Isn't it? When your base attack bonus reaches +4, and every +4 thereafter, the penalty increases by -1. Yeah, that's one of the modal things that I don't like, because I don't like. Improve initiative is always nice. Improve initiative for actually in tabletop would be fantastic, but because, well, it's not. In tabletop you're fighting a goblin and 2 ents. In here you're fighting freaking trolls of death, and so basically it's different. It's very different, unfortunately. Whenever you score a critical hit, your opponent becomes fatigued. This feat has no additional effect on a fatigued or exhausted creature. That's actually really important. Does that not have a check? That doesn't have a resist? You can only apply the effect of one critical feat to a given critical hit, unless you possess the critical mastery. Thanks for all the critical. Staggering critical. Whenever you score a critical hit, your opponent becomes staggered for 1d4 +1 rounds. A successful fortitude save against... Oh, that one... Oh. Yeah, exhausted is really good, because basically they I don't know. In D&D 5, it would be rolling with disadvantage on everything. Everything is rolled with disadvantage. Well, not everything, because you can then have advantage and it just goes back to normal. We got Precise Strike. Flanking the same creature. Outflank. Yeah. Elemental Focus. Yeah. I suppose the game knows best. Blinding Critical. Yeah, those are pretty good as well. Yeah. Deadly Aim. Favorite enemy. This is a new one. We have animals, dragons, magical beasts. We're gonna go with undead, because they smell, as we all know. And that's my other favorite enemy that stays there. Apparently I can select it. Oh, I can change it. Is it? Or can I... Is this me changing? Just keep magical... I don't understand what that is. Because I know in some classes you can actually change options. You can sort of respec your character as you level up. Especially like sorcerers tend to have that, and druids. Actually, druids, I don't know if druids have to learn their spells or not. But you can just, you know, trade some things as you level up, which is an interesting idea to be like a free way of doing it. And then we have the Stalwart Defender over here. We're going to continue up that route. Let's just up you that one right there. Maximum is 15, so we're good on that front. We have point blank shot, which is really not important. Improved critical. What do you have? Armor class bonus, armor class bonus, armor class bonus, armor class bonus. Those are the default ones. Renewed defense, fearless defense, stalwart defense, defensive powers. Oh, that's where we are right now. Damage reduction. Those are free ones. And then over here, bastard sword, longsword. Do I have this for anything? No, I don't. I think she's using longswords, though. So I need to be careful. No, she's using a warhammer. +3. Seriously? I haven't given you a better thing? I'm so very sorry. Price descending, yes. I'm sure... Look at this. Thundercrack, scimitar. That's much better than that, right? Why would I do that to you? Because I'm bad, that's why. That's why I would do that. Also because it's fine. The problem is she's This is better. It's a instead of being a +5. I mean, admittedly, this is a +5, which is good for the attack right there, 23. But this is the same, and I'm sure, yeah, because it just gives a +1 on weapon focus, and that's just bad. That's not bad. That's just good, I should say. It's the opposite of what I said. What I mean is, it's better to. I think I meant to say better rather than bad. It's better to just go with this, because Longsword for the win. Fearless defense. Internal fortitude, immune to sickened and nauseated conditions. The Stalwart Defender may enter a defensive stance even if fatigued. Let's not get fatigued. While in defensive stance, the Stalwart Defender may take an extra slam attack per round. If they don't attack, they have a slam attack. If you use a part of a full attack, the extra attack is made at the Stalwart. That's pretty good. Increased damage reduction, though. No, that's better. That's better for a tank. And also, it's sort of irrelevant, because the freaking dragons will murder you anyway. Your damage reduction means nothing to them. We got another level over here in Barbarian. We're going to go ahead and level you up on all of the skills that you have. Point-blank shot, that doesn't matter. It might matter in tabletop, because sometimes it's good to use a bow, because you can't get to the enemy in the same turn and just sort of take your bow out, and it's all amazing and beautiful. We have a power attack. That would be probably important. That would probably be important. I don't know why I don't have that, but I didn't have time to pick it up, basically, because I always go with the teammate or whatever they're called. Those are really nice, those teamwork spells and tricks. Okay, Knowledge Arcana over there. Hiccup. Improved critical, okay. Improved cleaving fist. You can use cleaving fist, cleaving finish. Any number of times per round. Yes. Yes, I want that. Shielded caster, shake it off, coordinated maneuvers, coordinated defense. Is that for combat maneuvers? It is. Even though it's... because this is for offensive maneuvers and... or actually all combat maneuver checks. So you can just specialize in defense if you want to. Allied spellcaster, shielded caster, shake it off. What's that? When you are adjacent to one or more allies who also have this feat, you gain a +1 bonus on saving throws per allies. Which is not too bad, actually. But, it's a bit wasted, because she's just so good with the teamwork feats. And everybody else is not. So she's just ahead of the thing. The curve all the time. Righteous Might. Resounding Blow. Sounds good. Let's go with that. Is that the only one that I can pick? Flame Strike might be better. Yeah, Flame Strike is better. Flame Strike is definitely better. So she just has level 5 spells now. No, she already had level 5 spells. You can see that 3 out of 4 uses per day. That's because I might have used... no, I probably didn't use any of hers. But, yeah. Another level Cleric here. For getting those high-level Cleric spells, please. And then very low... wait. How do you have a +30? Do you have a double proficiency modifier here? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, because of the rank. The total. Yeah, right. This is what matters. Sure. Then we have Spell Focus, Improved Critical. With what? What are you using? I don't know what you're using. You're using a Chilly Midnight. That's not good. What do you have in your abilities? Martial, actually. No, is it abilities? You don't have focus, weapon focus, heavy mace. Yes. That's what we need. But he doesn't have a heavy mace. Because I can never find them, basically. There's so many other stuff. That's basically the gist of it. Is just other things. So many other weapons with weird names that are not the things that I like to use, even though they are exactly the same. Because they are heavy and a mace. So improved critical for heavy mace, and if I ever find a heavy mace, I probably have them. If I have, this is why I don't sell the unique weapons. I keep them all back home, and when we go back, we'll probably be able to do things. Oh, look at that! You can't max that out. Interesting. So what do I want? Rogue talent, an evasion, Or wizard. Probably wizard. Although rogue would be an interesting thing. I don't think there's anything... Rogues are really powerful. But she doesn't get extra attacks per turn. Let's go with the wizard. And then all of the intelligence for our skills. Spell focus on... Well, especially, yeah, it's all good. Spell focus on things that I absolutely know exactly what spells they are, for sure. We have access to level 4, level 5, level 6, and level 7. Oh. Scroll wheel over here does this. Elemental body. Uncast on itself. No, don't do that. Firebrand. Polymorph creator. Resonating word. You speak a terrible word of power, setting up potentially lethal vibrations in the chosen target. Please do. Vibrate them to death. Why wouldn't you do that? Like, duh. And then do the other one. Next. And all of these, of course, can be learned elsewhere. I just don't do that. I need to make sure... Yes. Horrid wilting. I didn't know this existed. Is it still as good as it was in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons? So this spell evaporates moisture from the body of each subject living creature, causing flesh to wither and crack and crumble to dust. It deals 1d6 points of damage per cast level. This spell is especially devastating to water elementals, which instead take 1d8 per level. Unfortunately, it isn't what I like, but it is still what I like, so it is what I like. Greater angelic aspect. Yes, I want you to be as angelically aspectual. I want your aspect to be angelical. That's what I mean. Yes, do all the flame strikes. Strike them good with a flame. And then, I don't think we gain any more down here. We do not. As for you, you have polymorph greater, resonating word. Yeah, let's go with that. And then over here, we have chain lightning. Can you put that over there? Yes, you can. Chain lightning for days. Even though that is super dangerous and will kill us all. But it's basically about the fireball. And I don't even use meta magic. Oh yeah, this is another problem. Negative level. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these debuffs. I am, however, also not a fan of them rambling at each other.
Enjoyment is the essence of life. The short-lived make plans, build careers, strive for power, as if they have the time for this. If my life was so terrifyingly short, I would think of nothing but pleasure.
Fortunately, you're not... That is... Jathal, you're... Oof, worrisome. All the... Well, at least she's not... Anyway, we're going to Pitax. Maybe... Nope, nothing is going to happen. Let's check our kingdom, because I think if we wait another day... Yes, it is another day. We can actually not skip days while adventuring. Why can't we? Why can't we? Because it's not like it's not in the rules. We can just absolutely rest. And just tell them to rest for a whole day. However you do that. Hunting is required. What the heck? Minimum rest time 1 day. What do you mean minimum rest time 1 day? That is... I have no idea what that means. I also don't like how you can't, like, do 24 hours. Why can't you do that? I don't get it.
Wars are fought between states, but it's the common people who suffer. The world isn't fair.
Oh, wise words.
Yeah, 23 hours rather than 24. Look at that! 1 minute before midnight. Isn't that a movie? I should have saved. No, the game auto-saved. Because of this. We succeeded at this. See? I told you. The Royal Bard's hilarious songs about Hirovati's past drove every listener to laughter. Even the Pitaxian agents cracked a smile for +3 culture. That was the most culturally relevant smile in the world. And now we have the storyteller here doing this one. That is going to take a while. But more importantly, it's the best. It's the only chance. I was going to say it's the best chance that we have at succeeding that. It is the only chance. Because nobody else would do that quest. Grumble about how we definitely should be able to just basically choose every counselor and every character for every role. Come on. Oh boy. Also, just the fact that making new characters this late in the game is so expensive. Can we actually not do that? Are you kidding me? Okay. Find the protagonist. That's where we're going. Okay. Yeah, the fact that it's so expensive this late in the game basically means that you should create every character earlier in the game. Like, just create NPC characters. And hopefully you'll not be as unlucky as me, because my original character, and I miss her, my original character just disappeared. Up and vanished. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Our travels brought us to the little town surroundings in pursuit of the dastardly river pirates who have preyed on innocent merchants and travelers. It would have been nice to march in, knock some skulls together, and call it a day, but rumors suggested we were heavily outnumbered. Even worse, the villains had set up their camp in a defensible position in sight of their boats, protected by the river on one side, a thick forest on another side, and a sticky swamp on the third. Add in a bunch of sentries watching for intruders, and we were in trouble. Thank goodness our fearless leader had a plan. She did. Ooh, mobility plan is good. I like the mobility plan. We began our approach by picking our way through the swamp. We also could throw caution to the wind or review the situation and get out of here. But we're gonna go in the swamp. Before long, we emerged from the swamp, our gear dripping with stagnant water. From there, we could see that there wasn't one camp, there were two. The second was several hundred feet away, judging by the campfires, which meant that we could vanquish the pirates in one camp before the others could respond. Yes, we could. And we made a rustling near the reeds, hoping to lure and subdue a few sentries. It was exactly the plan you read about in dashing tales, and our enemies fell right into our trap. We quietly dispatched the sentries before launching our attack on the remaining pirates. Oh, I wanted to do it in that mode. Come on. We don't need this. It's easy pirates. Lots of people exploding. Immediately exploding. Holy crap. And screaming as well. I think that might have been a bard. You know how the bards are. And they're automatons or whatever they play. AI? No, AI is not, it's not feeling it today. Let them do their thing. I think we're gonna be fine. Oh yeah, they're feeling it now. Okay, as long as we don't lose levels, I'm good. There's another bard over there. Fireball's coming our way, but that's just life sometimes. You know, one needs to learn how to live with such things. And also heal a little bit. Can you kill that bard already? My god. That bard is not going down anytime soon. Okay, you're gonna use your superpowers. Why can't I cast that? I don't like that. Okay, that one... That's just an alchemist. Yeah, alchemists are not as dangerous. Okay, use that again. That one's still not dead. That bard is the strongest. Ooh. I think they might have arrived. Reinforcements might have arrived. That looks like reinforcements. Fireballs will come their way. A voice cuts through the din, roaring with... What? Oh, right. Through the din, roaring with such indignation that the fighting momentarily stops. What's going on here? Who dares attack my camp? The speaker is a suntanned woman wearing light blue traveling cloths and high boots, and an embroidered heron adorns one of her sleeves. She draws her weapon and takes a menacing step forward. I don't know who you are, and any patience I have to hear your excuses is as short-lived as you are. You said you are twice in the same sentence. Please don't do that. If you have something to say, make it good. Behind her, you can see some more combatants approaching, but you have a few moments before they arrive. I'm going to recall what I know about this woman's heraldry. The blue outfit and heron insignia indicate this is an important member of the Riversong trade house of Pitax, possibly a member of the controlling family. Joffrey Vascari leads trade house. Lead trade house? Is the trade... it's probably the trade house, because they eat the does. Joffrey Vascari leads the trade house, and this might be his sister, Ranshala Vascari. As you look down at the enemies you have slain, it seems you haven't attacked... What the heck? That is even worse than I thought it was. It seems you haven't attacked pirate. You have killed influential merchants. Wait, who are you? The woman's face wrinkles with disdain. I was prepared to kill thieves, but it looks like I'll have to kill idiots instead. If you don't... That was good, actually. If you don't know, explaining it... okay, well, I was gonna say that was good. That was good writing. It was great. That is a great line. I was prepared to kill thieves, but it looks like I'll have to kill idiots instead. Is brilliant for 2 reasons. First off, she's calling me... Well, 3 reasons. She's calling me idiot. Second, she's saying that thieves are not idiots, so that's pretty funny and good and character building. But third, and more importantly, it doesn't say it seems like I'll have to. It says it looks like I'll have to, which is better than seems, because seems is not a very nice word. It's a bad word that people shouldn't use, because it could be S-E-A-M-S or it could be S-E-E-M-S, and the distinction is very tenuous. And even if you say the word seems instead of the word seems, it's still like seems, and nobody likes to think about seams, because you don't want seams in your things. You just, because it seems bad, right? Anyway, this is all a terrible mistake. The well-dressed woman glowers at you, or glowers. Explain quickly, she says. I don't actually know that this is a terrible mistake. I am trying to recruit her to my help, but, let's find out. We got a couple of diplomacy there, over there. Playwright convinced us to hunt pirates. Why would I say that if it's the same check? That's weird. Yeah, I was acting in good faith to chase pirates off, and I would never have attacked a Riversong convoy. Someone provided me misinformation, likely because they stood to profit if we killed each other. Ha! At last a hint of wisdom. Yes, you're right. Perhaps I was hasty to dismiss you as anything but dim-witted brigands. I am Ranshala Vascari of the Riversong Trade House, not a pirate. Who provided you this information? Sorry, this misinformation. Who told you lies? What? Misinformation... It's not... It's fine. It's not... You don't... It's weird. You don't use it as a stand-in for the word information. It's a stand-in for the counter of... It's... Anyway. The playwright Amar Deschamps told us about the camp. That man writes overblown dramas for a living, and you trusted him. What kind of fool would you have to be to? And she trails off and peers at you more intently. Wait, are you Gillitel? I was warned that you might try something like this. She extracts a scroll from a tube and unrolls it for you to see. It clearly warns the Vascari family that raiders sent by you would soon threaten her shipments. Judge Selvaway may be a bastard at times, but he sure knew you would attack my convoy. Give me a good reason why I shouldn't throw your corpse to the eels. Oh, you can throw my corpse anywhere. It doesn't really matter to me. This is a difficult check. Judge Selvaway, I spoke with him directly, and he insisted that your group were the pirates. Did he now? She taps a finger to her chin in thought. Certainly he has the means, but does he have the motive? Bringing any harm to me would just foment chaos in the region, and Salvaway's a servant of King Girovetti through and through. Do you have a theory? Well, if he knows you travel with so many guards, maybe he hoped I would die during the attack. Actually, not. Yes, that's maybe. It doesn't seem like that's the case, actually, because why would people underestimate me? Can you think of something he'd gain from your death? Let's go with that. That doesn't seem insulting at all. I don't know why it went over there. I just held. Yeah. If you I'll click, and holding the click, I move the mouse up, and it does this. The scrolling here is one of the reasons why you probably want to have a mouse that allows you to freewheel at will, like the G502, which is amazing. Anyway, can you think of something he'd gain from your death? She grits her teeth and nods. It's true that we Vascaris haven't kowtowed to King Girovetti as much as the Liancesas and the Strocales have, yet we control most of the river trade. What better way to bring us in line than crush us with foreign agents or scare us into swearing fealty? Well then, what do you propose? What? That we join forces, obviously. Very well. I will return to the city, and when you are ready to confront others about what transpired here, I'll join you. Piece together your case and get to the bottom of this mystery. For now, though, give me space to bury the dead. Yeah, sorry about that. I really didn't mean to kill them too much. I did mean to get their loot, though. Apparently, I'm not gonna. Can I go back in there? It says I've never been to this location. That's because I have not. I don't think I have. Wait, what? This place cannot be visited right now. Well, there you go. Well, I can continue. That probably is the road that leads over there. But we're gonna go over here because Little Town is where we need to find the propagandists. Exasperated sigh. About the recurrent themes of worrying about what the common people think while absolutely exploiting them throughout the whole thing, because this is just basically a monarchy, an empire, really, more than that. But anyway, it's fine. Whatever. Propaganda. We're very concerned about what our ratings on television. That's what it is. A lot of bards. Eliminate the instigators. Well, the journal tells me to kill you, so I will. You screamed twice. Please don't do things like that. That's just bad manners, really. Let's see what I can pull off over here. How about a little bit of this? I don't like that. Expeditious retreat, though, so I suppose... Ooh, I can't target you. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, you're dead. That's not expeditious retreat. That's a freaking get-out-of-jail-free card. He just was not having any of this. We're still in combat, mind you. Are we? Said combat finished, actually. Yep. They have those pamphlets, all right. It's weird. Why did he flee? That might be the reason why he fled. Okay, well, let's get into position, because they're coming. Yeah, maybe some of them are coming. The other ones are not. I really thought it was going to be a tricky battle. It is not. Okay, so... Let's see what I can pull off. That's good enough. Let's do this. That's a normal fireball, right? Yes. It's good. It's good. Attack over there, please. Attack over here. That's good news. Fireballs for days. Let's get another one in there. Get me the thing. And there we go. That's a herald back there. Spellcaster, mind you. Oh! Did you get hit? Yes. Well, that's just how it goes. Octavia, attack somebody. Minus dexterity. I think that's the enemy. Also, we have rain. Also, we have noise. Is this the rain that slows us down for days? Yes, it is. I don't like it at all. It's also very loud, but that doesn't matter as much for you as it does for me. Because of the voice volume thingy. You know, when I talk, the game gets quieter. That's me doing it. That's not the game, obviously. Yes. Okay, we have some more of them. The best solution for the slow for the slowing down is to just be in combat. So let's do this. I don't know where you're going. That looks pretty good. Let's try a fireball. Nope, that is not fireball. I don't like that spell very much. I don't know why I use it. I mean, I don't, but Octavia's dead. Well, I suppose that's only fair. On account of me not having paid attention to who she was taking damage from. Okay. Scroll of True Strike. Some interesting things. We have a light mace. No, I want a heavy mace. Long spear. I mean, I don't want I don't want that type of heavy mace either. Because I need it to be magical. Okay. I don't know what the game auto-paused for. I think I might have seen enemies elsewhere. Oh, they can walk fast enough. What's that? It's Valerie. Yeah, we can do this. Hey, what's up? You like, dying? Because that's an activity that I can provide you with. Or, not provide you with. I don't provide people with activities. Allow you to partake in. Yeah, these guys are just moving around. That was a kill over there. Pretty good. Octavia shouldn't die with that. And while they're going to have fun with that, I'm just going to stand over here and loot. Because I'm pretty sure you're capable of doing this by yourselves. And y'all don't need my help. There's somebody else over there, though. Maybe y'all need my help after all. This goes to places. What is this? Into the tavern. Really? There's just a tavern over here. We got a heavy mace, by the way. Okay. It's really pouring down right now. Masterwork. Things. I'm now suffering from heavy encumbrance, but then again, we are a little bit fatigued. So that's a thing. Should we just go in? Also, what does heavy encumbrance mean? It's just a little bit. It's not the other one that really matters. It's the other one that doesn't. It seems no one noticed. Oh, not the seams again. It seems no one noticed your entrance over the bustling noise of the tavern. A young half-elf with long, slicked back hair and delicately curved mustache and beard is making a solemn speech. He drawls and flourishes with his hands, and his pretentious red face makes it obvious that he's enjoying everyone's attention. Laughter and shouts of approval can be heard from the main table. Many other guests aren't participating in the gaieties. However, some are yawning while others aren't even listening to the speaker as they focus on their meals. But what is this? Your friend Ivar sits... Ivar? A werewolf? Oh, Ivar from the Silverstep, the Silver Lake village. It's from Silverstep village, but it's the one from Silver Lake, I think. Your friend Ivar sits with a long face, picking at a hunk of meat with his fork. The speaker raises his voice once more, and Ivar winces. So let's raise our cups, my brothers in arms and drinking comrades. Here's to the most enlightened monarch of our times, who brought prosperity and culture to Pitax, that skillful commander famous the world over for his military genius, to the ladies' man who's broken so many hearts with his humble charm and aloof attitude, to that patron of the arts, that philanthropist whose generosity is matched only by his wisdom and taste. In short, here's to Irovetti. A chorus of voices repeats the toast. Just the last one, I suppose. Many drink up, but far from everyone. What a farce. His melodramatic eulogies are nauseating. Shh. He'll hear you and make a scene again, just like that last time. That's some booing line, by the way. Oh, his melodramatic eulogies are nauseating. It's like, boo, you suck. No, that's how you boo somebody. Or heckle somebody, yeah. Finally, after emptying his glass, the half-elf notices you. Good lords, look, my brothers and sisters, look who it is. Is that not Gilladel herself? Did you come in your dirty boots and tattered hand-me-downs to spoil our feast with that gloomy, hungry look? Tell you what, if you abdicate the throne and swear allegiance to Pitax, I'll find a bone to throw you. Some of the dinner guests roar with laughter, while others look at you with interest, maybe even hope. Everyone stops talking and watches you. Valerie is pale, and her silence could melt iron. Because that's what... Her fury could, but her silence could maybe do the opposite of iron. Anyway, opposite of melting. The squeal of metal on metal indicates that she must be gripping her weapon. But she isn't rushing to draw it. Let's go with diplomacy here. Free singers and poets of Pitax, how much longer will you be oppressed by Hiroveti? He who gags all discontent, let only his favorites perform, and chokes art while pretending to be its patron? Stand beside me and fight. Not for me, but for art. I won't write the dictation any longer, or to dictation any longer. Down with Hiroveti, long live Gilladel! The soft murmur that began running through the hall during your speech swells with a roar. What? Oh, this is the guy that we talked to right at the beginning. What? Do you hear that? Pygmies and epigons complain that they're not allowed to slander a giant among men. Our protector Hiroveti. My spirit seethes, friends. Let's show these vile traitors the bright flame held in our loyal hearts. Will you? Will you show that flame? Because I think you'll show this flame instead. I think that's it's not gonna go too well for you now. Just, I'm not sure what that cloud is, by the way, but it's mind fog. Yeah, it's your mind that is being turned into fog. Yeah, explosions are a big. Yep, that's you're dead. Eliminate the instigators. That is how death happened. Yes. Oh well. I didn't get allies though. I thought people were gonna be like, wait, that was really cool. Now I want to join you, please, or something. But that did not come to pass. Take that. I clicked on it and it didn't do anything. This tavern is really tiny. It is not. This actually leads to places that don't have anything. Okay. Ivar. Oh, that's my friend. That's my ally right there. I don't remember his voice. Hello again, Gilladel. Ivar, human once more, catches his breath. I can't say your appearance was unexpected, but it was certainly impressive. Yeah, what happened here in Little Town? All kinds of sordid things, Ivar frowns. At first, they wouldn't tell us where we were being sent, but once we were there, things began in earnest. There were lectures, general meetings, we wrote pamphlets and songs. Whether the topic was love or war, it didn't matter, so long as at least one of the lines was used to smear you, Gilladel. I quickly realized what was going on, but I decided to stay away. I figured sooner or later the ardent queen would show up, and I'd get a chance to thank her for sparing my life and teaching me a valuable lesson. You're still a werewolf, though. How do you live with it? The priest I consulted about lifting the curse couldn't help me. Maybe it was because I'm not ready to forgive myself? Not yet, but something has changed. I didn't hide who I was from the Academy's bards, and they weren't afraid of me. They didn't like me much, but they weren't afraid. To them, my ability to assume an animal appearance just seemed like another kind of natural gift, dangerous though it may be, not so different from the gift of magic to them. Once I began thinking about it, I realized that now that I didn't have to lie and hide, it became easier for me to control my transformations. I know who I am, I know I can bring death and misery, but I can handle it, and maybe I can help those in need. It was an interesting lesson. Yeah, it's not like you are, it's not like entropy like in The Witcher or anything. No, actually, no, it is like in The Witcher, where people, it's just basically polymorph, like a druid, you can transform. It's at will. It's just how it goes. And it's like I can cast spells or shoot an arrow very good. I shoot an arrow very good, don't I? I didn't expect to see you again, though. What brought you here? Ah, it's a long story. After we parted ways at Lake Silverstep, I went seeking a way to control my curse. Both my curses, really. My drivel could also be considered a curse of sorts, or maybe a just dangerous gift. Well, I failed to house the beasts from inside me, but I thought I could try to at least do something to use with my tails. So I enrolled in Pitax's Academy of Grand Arts. I thought it would be a suitable place to learn to control my words. And it was, to an extent, but I also saw how words could be weapons. My family was killed due to my stupidity and a deadly accident. The bards in Pitax, and especially here in Littletown, are learning to direct those skills towards murder and manipulation. And I'm afraid they really seem to know what they're doing. What will you do next? Travel. The further the better. The debt to you is paid, but now Irovetti's people will have cause to wish me dead. The world is huge and full of new discoveries to be made. I'll find my own way. Also, they want you dead, but I don't know why he says that, because there's no reason why they would even know he's alive, or who he is, for that matter. Well, thank you for the help. Farewell. Maybe we'll meet again sometime. Farewell to you as well, my queen. May your legend continue. And off he goes. And off we go as well, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.